Good evening. We are at AHPICon 2024, Tamil Nadu chapter at Madurai. I have with me Dr. Babu Narayanan from Alpha Care Hospitals. He has recently started a new hospital. I would like to understand how the regulatory compliances affect the new hospitals which are coming up.
That's a very pertinent question in the background of increasing regulatory and statutory compliance across the country in the healthcare domain. See, after 20 years of practice as a physician, have got a thought of starting a hospital on our own to explore the possibilities. But however, as you know, in India, the healthcare is polycentric, wherein it is not been governed by a single system. And medical profession is so unique that we don't just stop by getting a license to practice medicine. But however, in all those activities, in all those services, what we do, we have to have specific licenses. The license what I get to practice medicine is one thing, and during the practice of medicine, for prescribing, I should have another license. For doing some procedure, I should get another compliance of license. For selling any pharmaceutical products, then I should have I'm governed by a different act. So in every aspect of my service, there are a lot of regulatory and legal compliances which are associated with it. To start a hospital and make it functional, there is more than 60 licenses a hospital has to acquire. And the various licensing authorities, they act in silos. They are not connected, interconnected. So that is the biggest challenge for starting a hospital. That takes up time for your operationalization whenever you go ahead with starting a hospital.
So, what are the expectations of hospitals which are coming up, the healthcare facilities which are coming up, which are new? What are the expectations from the government authorities that can help the new hospitals?
But we can actually formulate the question in a different way. See, in a hospital industry, there are a lot of stakeholders, the interested parties. The society is an interested party. The government is an industry party. Then the legislature is an interested party. Vendors. So there are a lot of interested parties. So starting a hospital is not only a business venture. It is actually addressing a social cause as well. So these are two aspects. And there is a fine thin line. The thin line blurs and it is very difficult. But however, to make this process easier, I think the question can be put up in a different way, that how the government can help the young entrepreneurs or the first level entrepreneurs like us to enable us to start a hospital. In that motto, we would like to have a single window system wherein we have the luxury or at least the comfort of uploading all the needed documentations with listing of it and easy access to the system so that it is streamlined, time targeted, so we know where we are going and when we will reach that spot to make my hospital functional.
That is very, very pertinent. Single window concept is going to help in a very large manner. I also want to understand what is the plan of Alpha Care hospitals when it comes to expansion in Tier 2 and Tier 3 towns of Tamil Nadu and in the region.
See, as of now, we are concentrating our single facility. But the whole motto of starting Alpha Care is there any possibility within our lifetime that we could bring standardization in secondary care hospital? By saying that standardization in secondary care hospital, what I mean is that yes, we have tertiary care centers which are cash rich, which are supported by, say, equities, say, venture capitalists with enough cash to put systems in place. But in India, when you just try to access a secondary care system, say so-called 30-bedded, 50-bedded hospital, it is not the same. Mostly it is like a single owner-run hospital who has been a practicing physician and built up a hospital on his own. He has a challenge of running, administering the hospital, at the same time providing clinical services to his patient. But however, If we are able to bring in a standardization, a process in place, wherein whatever the intended services of the hospital is provided in a more streamlined manner, then we can bring in some kind of change in the secondary care center. As we know that 80% of the care is provided by these primary and secondary care hospitals beds. A minimal of 15 to 20% is provided by so-called tertiary and quaternary care. And primary, secondary care hospitals in India is the backbone of Indian healthcare system. So our vision is to expand such kind of concept hospitals across Tamil Nadu. First, we wanted to set up 4 centers in Chennai. Then we wanted to penetrate into Tier 2, Tier 3 cities as well. Then, if God willing, take it to pan-India level.
Thank you so much for your time. It was pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you.